What's going on, Celtics Nation? I'm back again, back in a while. Took a little break because, let's be honest, guys, Celtics weren't playing no real inspiring basketball. We've won a couple of games, yes, but these are against the lowest of low teams. Didn't need a recording. Those games weren't really inspiring, nothing to really detail. And here's another one. But you know what? I decided we're going to get back into it. We're not going to be derailed. We're going to actually stick to the commitment that we're going to do. And we're going to produce a video every game. So, with that said, I apologize for anybody that was waiting for a video and stuff. And I won't do it again unless I am sick or anything like that. And that's what really started all of this because I got sick. But anyways, let's go. Celtics won against the Brooklyn Nets last night, 113-99. It was a good game for the boys. I'm not gonna say nothing. Like again, we're playing like the 2-13 Brooklyn Nets. So like, am I really jumping over the moon here? We just beat a team that we're just way better than. Brooklyn's in a whole rebuilding stage, so we're not gonna really get all crazy about them. But for what it's worth, we did beat them. We needed the win. It's our second in a row now, and we have a little bit of momentum. And for a better point, we are playing them again in 2 days. So if we could string those again, that'll be a little three-game win streak. We'll start to get a little momentum, a little more chemistry, and things will start progressing in the way that we needed to. JB again led all scorers. He had 29 points. That was good to see from him. His consistency has been great. I'm very happy because I didn't even think he would be playing this good coming out the season. I expected it, but with JB, we get highs and lows all the time, so I wasn't certain. You know, um, One good thing that I do see with him is he's playing within himself and he's playing within the offense. He's not like rushing it. He's not taking uncharacteristic shots. He's playing really good within the offense. So that is one good sign that I must admit I'm very happy to see, and I'm very proud that he's playing very under control and in this manner because we're gonna need him for the whole stretch. We're like, I can already see if JB goes down for any amount of time, we are in big trouble, major trouble. So, you know, like props to him. Hopefully, he stays healthy for the majority of the season, and yeah, we're gonna need him. Like I said, you know what I'm saying. Rebounding was better this game. Rebounding was better. Before I move to rebounding and stuff like that, let's finish with the boxes. Peyton Pritchard, another two back-to-back great games, playing really good now. Still don't care for him in the starting lineup, but he's playing a lot better. So I'm not gonna overly chastise him, but like I still think that he should be coming off the bench and have Simons playing in the starting lineup. I think it'll be better for efficiency, defense, offense, everything. But that's just my opinion. I'm not the one who's running the team. That's Mazula's job. So with that said, like he did have 10 rebounds, 5 assists, with going along with 22 points. He shot really well from three. He had a very efficient shooting night, all in all. So I don't really have nothing bad to say about him, really per se. Like uh, excuse me, I apologize. Yeah, he shot the ball well. He did everything that was asked of him. I'm not gonna, like I said, I think he was 5 for 12 from 3 point line. Pretty good. I'm not gonna go crazy about that. We did lose in the turnover department. It was like we had a lot of careless turnovers, but what are we gonna do, right? Like this is the Celtics that we that we are this year, and it's just what it is. We're gonna have games that we win the turnover battle. We're gonna have games that we don't. And this is how it is, unfortunately for us. You know what I mean? Michael Porter Jr. played well. He had 25 points. You know what I mean? He's their best player in my estimation. Um, the Nets don't really have a lot going on for them. Cam Thomas is really their best player in my estimation, but he's not there, or they're the best two players. So like this team doesn't have much. There's not much for me to really go on about or to really talk about with these guys. Like it's the Nets. The Brooklyn Nets They stink. Let's call a spade a spade. They stink. They're not that good. Like, what are we really talking about here, right? So, like, I'm not gonna. This video's not gonna be that long because honestly, I don't see a lot to talk about regarding this game. We played a good game. We beat up on a really inferior team. Um, there's not really much for me to really go on about or to say there's like you don't even a game like this you don't even get improvements from you do not become better or not nothing off of a game like this. You come, you do your job, you go home. That's really what it is to me. Like you're not getting well. Maybe you can get continuity. Maybe you can get better. I shouldn't say it like that, but realistically, going into the game, I did not expect us to lose the game in no facet, shape, or form. I even even the bad version of us should have been able to beat the Brooklyn Nets. Like, let's be real. Like it's the Brooklyn Nets, guys. Like, we're not gonna sit here and act like they're good. So, with that said, let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep this a short video because I don't think that we're gonna. There's much to report in this game. There wasn't much in terms of bad play, good play, or anything. Like there was good, a few good individual plays, performances, but there was nothing for me to be like overly uh upset, happy with, or anything. Like there was periods in the game where I was actually getting upset because the game was so close. I was like, "Yo, are we really gonna lose to these guys?" But it's basketball's 4 quarters. There's ebbs and flows in the game. I'm not gonna go crazy about it, but like, they had me a little at a couple of times. So I'm just like, well, for the most part, it's okay. We got past it. We're gonna move on. Like I said, we play them in 2 days, so hopefully we get the win again. We'll be at home this time, so you know, all signs point to us playing better, having a better performance, and yeah, I expect us to win. I will make another video. Hopefully, that one will be a little bit longer than this. It'll be a bit more detailed as well, because realistically, let's be honest. There's not, like I said, there's not much to really talk about here. We pretty much dominated the game from first quarter to the fourth. We gave up the lead, I think, twice, 3 times maybe. Like, come on, like let's be serious, man. There's nothing here. Like Brooklyn's Brooklyn. Like we're gonna keep the series going, obviously, yes, but like I said, like there's nothing to report here. So with that said, like I said, let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you guys feel about the game. How do you feel about our Celtics? Um, do you think that these games were necessary? Because I think they were necessary. We need a few of these lower tier teams, or I can't even say lower tier because we are part of the lower tier right now. We're sitting in 10th place, so I can't really give us the glowing praise that I normally would give one of the teams that are doing well. But you know, we got to beat the guys that we can beat, and that's how we get into the playoffs and stuff. So I'm not even worried about it. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just take it one game at a time, and let's move on. Like, great game for the boys. We won. Let's learn from it, grow from it, and hopefully we beat them in 2 days. And with that said, thanks again for your time, people. Appreciate it as always. Drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe. Help me out. And we'll see you in 2 days, man. We out this.